Yo, yo, yo. What it do? What it do? I'm back. Where's everybody at? Alright, y'all. How everybody been, man? It's your boy, Vault Boy Vague. And we back with another episode. In fact, I'm sorry. It's not an episode. This is just a regular live stream. So I apologize. Alright. Let me run that back. So I hope everybody's been doing well. I've been doing absolutely great. And I hope y'all been doing the same. Lately, I've been falling back, working on a few other things. I started a new channel, so I've been working on that. Also pushing and promoting that. Not sure how long I'm gonna be, using this channel. So this is what I will tell you. On the new channel, you're not gonna see me. On the new channel, I'm gonna be just like the rest of the bloggers, like I am now. You see how you don't see me? That's how I'm gonna be on the new channel. And I'm not gonna never reveal myself until I feel like it once I know I made it. Because it's just too many haters. I've been falling back lately. I done built new social medias and everything. So, yeah, I'm about to step away from this joint because I've been on this channel too long and there's just no fucking way I should have been took off. I put way too much motherfucking sauce on YouTube to not reach the heights that I should be at. You feel me? Real shit. And although don't get me wrong, this YouTube shit is easy far as like just uploading and just talking and all that. That's the easy part. But when it comes to that fucking editing, it takes time. It ain't hard, but it takes time. And I need to be paid for my shit now. Straight up. Besides, man, a lot of things roll better when people don't see you anyway. And look. So far on the new channel, right? I only had it for 3 days and I'm already at 75 subscribers. I know this channel gonna go up. Never gonna fucking tell y'all. the name of the channel or none of that. Y'all gonna have to get on y'all YouTube detective shit and find me. But better believe you will be watching my videos. For sure, for sure. I guarantee you. Yes. Oh yeah. Also the new channel, man. This shit gonna be like little mini documentaries. I also been checking out others people podcasts, other content creators, listening and all that. Shouts out to Jazz and True. Not Crazy, Just Misunderstood podcast. That's Jada Waiter. That's her sister podcast. Make sure y'all go tap in, subscribe. Good job. And yeah, I love the way that they do their podcast. I tried to get homies. That's why I don't even be fucking with like that homie shit like that. Homies ain't worth shit. I gotta find new friends that's willing to help create and build. You know what I mean? The friends I got, they bullshit. All they want to do is work at their little nut ass 9 to 5 until they die. They ain't gonna never get no real money. But hey, you know what? That's on them. I don't even give a fuck no more. Just please stay the fuck away from me. Don't call me no more when conversations. Same conversation we had on the phone. Could have had that on YouTube. We could have been getting paid. So don't call me. Fuck that. I'm getting paid to talk. Yeah. And this is the real official last live stream that I'll be doing on this channel. Now I really came to talk to y'all about Nip. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussel. I hear all this big U shit. And at first I was looking like, I don't know. Or, it's looking like it's looking like it's a little too close to you. But as I research more, I don't think Big U had nothing to do with Nipsey death itself. I don't even think he could touch Nip. Especially after I heard they squabbled. I think for real, I think Nip was just becoming too big for the industry. Now, I wasn't a Nip fan when he was alive. Yes, I knew who he was. I knew his music, but I wasn't a fan. But I always respected Nip since the first mixtape, Crenshaw. Because he always reminded me of Snoop. I thought he was related to Snoop at one time when I first seen him. But I respected what him and his brother did. I respected what him and his team did. You know, and that's what made me really think about me, because how I started off on the journey making clothes and all that. And I'm going back, starting that back up very soon. So just stay tuned. All right. The VB apparel is coming back bigger, better, and this time I'm gonna have all my shit together. Um, Sometimes when I do look at success, it makes me not want to have success to the level of those guys, because it seemed like, I'm gonna tell you what it seemed like to me. It seemed like these companies lend these guys money, and then in a certain amount of time, they taking it back. I think Nipsey Hussle was just becoming too big. You know, I think ain't nothing more dangerous to a white man, to the system, than a young black man who can control the minds of the youth. I notice every time you get rapper, or it don't matter, basketball player, whatever, as soon as they get on that positive shit, boom, it's like they out of here. When they rapping that destruction shit, sell drugs to the youth, you know, downgrade the women, you know, go kill him and him. All that's cool. I'm gonna tell you another thing I think they was afraid of with Nip. Nip was buying up a lot of that property in LA. And if you look closely, they doing a lot of gentrification around there. I believe somebody wanted that lot, and I ain't talking about Big U. Now, I will say I do believe Big U knew Nipsey was gonna get killed, but I also feel as though that shit was way bigger than Big U. And if he would have tried to stop it, they probably would have killed Big U too. You feel me? So Yeah, we're gonna take a look at something, man. I got something for y'all. Yes, sir. I got a little treat for everybody who think it's sweet. Everybody always saying. I'm from LA. Everybody always saying, oh, you a conspiracy theorist and this and this and that. Well, young world, let me know what y'all think about this. Hop in the comments and let me know what you think, little bitch. Let's get into it.
Hussel, I'm from LA, Slauson and Crenshaw area, you know, all the time. I mean, you know, all that is cool, all that is cool, image and all that, all that, you gotta invest in real estate. Exactly. Real asset, take care of my people. It look good, but at the end of the day, losing value. It ain't appreciated, it's depreciated. I mean, I feel like that's insecure. Material things ain't nothing. At the end of the day, it's who you really born with, it's gonna without it. If you feel you need some big diamonds or some diamonds, get out of female, because you feel you lack something within yourself, you know what I mean? So all that angle, that's insecure.
As you just mentioned, the morning turned to violence overnight, and the latest we've heard from the LAPD is they say that detectives have worked tirelessly and are now seeking the public's help in tracking down that suspect. And just a warning, some video in this report is graphic.
Los Angeles police now identifying a suspect in the killing of Nipsey Hussel. 29-year-old Eric Holder is wanted in connection with the rapper's murder. Security camera video just obtained by CNN shows the suspect walking up to Hussel and two other men as they stood outside the rapper's store, firing at them multiple times before running to a nearby alley, and fleeing in a car driven by an unidentified female. The Los Angeles Times, citing law enforcement sources, reports the gunman and Hussel got into a fight before the shooting. The medical examiner says that Hussel died within an hour from gunshot wounds to his head and torso.
Alright, y'all. What is going on? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, so y'all already know it's...
Make sure y'all pay attention to my man. He about to break this shit down. Pay attention, cause shit don't line up like this. Please pay attention.
What's going on? We are here today to talk about Nipsey Hussel, officially. Now, I did a video on Nipsey way back when he died, but I thought now would be a good time to revamp the video, you know, just because everything that's happened, you know, how it relates to a lot of murders that have happened since Nipsey Hussel was killed back in 2019. You know, so much has made everything just a lot clearer that now we can actually fully understand what has happened just in the recent past about all these artists that have been killed off, supposedly, allegedly. Gotta say that. And plus, when I did this video, I think I had just started making videos, so you know, I wasn't as seasoned as I am now. But this picture right here, I wanted to start the video with this picture right here, this screenshot. Actually, I'm not taking credit for screenshotting this Instagram the day that he died. This was from College Kid. And College Kid got it from somebody else who screenshotted it before the numbers started to change. This was the day he died. Now, you know I'm dedicated to this stuff because I saved this picture for over 3 years. Nipsey died in March. I screenshotted this, or either I found it right after Nipsey died. And I came across this screenshot. Now, I've saved this for over 3 years. I never deleted this picture right here because this is, you know, before we even get into anything else about Nipsey, about his death, this right here, if this don't give us, you know, what we're looking for when it comes to these people's death, when it comes to these rituals, bro, look, I haven't even said anything. Y'all already see it. It's circled. Y'all know this was the screenshot of Nipsey Hussle's IG the day that he died. The day that he died. What do y'all see here? Nipsey died on March 31st, 2019. March 31st, 2019, y'all. When I saw this screenshot, I was like, bro, come on, it can't get any more clear than this.
Another thing, young world, every 31st of the month, do your homework. That's a pagan holiday. Every 31st, every month that has 31 days, the 31st is a pagan holiday. Okay? They split the calendar up. It's 12 months. Do your homework. 6 for them, 6 for the Christians. I'll show you another video on that. But let's get back into this.
And guess what day Nipsey died on? Guess what day he died on, y'all? Yeah, I don't even have to say it. If you've been on this channel, you already know what day it was. You don't even have to go look. Just guess. He died on Sunday. Sunday in the middle of the afternoon. Didn't I tell y'all I need to do a video of how many celebrities been sacrificed and killed on Sundays? He died on Sunday, y'all. His IG following, I promise you, this is a real screenshot. 3.1 million followers. This was the day that he died, so this was before a bunch of followers started going to, a bunch of new followers started following his page after he died. Someone caught it. He followed 2019 people. It does not get any more.
One more thing. I would sure like to know who screenshotted that pic and sent it to Black Balloon. Because how many people, I know a lot of people went to his page after he died, but how many people you know gonna really be able to catch those numbers like that and break it down? It's almost like if someone was waiting for him to get killed, screenshot it before the numbers move up. But let's get back, because there's a lot to this video. It's not long, but I'm talking about there's a lot of info. And it just cannot be that many coincidences in one death. Let's get back.
More eerie than that. I promise you it don't. And then another thing was, if y'all remember, he tweeted, I think the day of or the night before he died, that having strong enemies, the day before he died, if I'm not mistaken, having strong enemies is a blessing.
He got the call and he ran out here so fast. He never does that in the morning. Right away, I called his mother. I said, Angel, she's called Angelique, but I call her Angel. Something must have happened. I said, Samuel jumped up. He didn't take his shower. He got out of here so fast.
Samuel was racing to the marathon, Hussel's store, the place where he had been shot multiple times. Samuel would be there for his brother's last breaths.
Sammy got up there soon enough to start helping his brother. So Aramis knew Samuel was there before he died.
Hussel's accused killer got away, but not for long. Eric Holder was arrested Tuesday in Bellflower and arraigned yesterday. Motive for the murder is still unclear. Police are only saying the two had a dispute before the shooting.
The guy was in the parking lot running around getting his food or whatever it may be. If you look at the tapes, I had my food in my hand the whole time, talking to Nipsey while we were in the parking lot. I left for a matter of seconds, just left to go put my food down in the break room. Like, I'll be right back. Put my food down in the break room. By the time I hit the break room, I heard the gunshots. Started running.
I might have left Nipsey's side maybe 3 seconds. I left him maybe possibly. I might have left Nipsey's side maybe 3 seconds.
Motive for the murder is still unclear. Police are only saying the two had a dispute before the shooting.
Motive for the murder is still unclear. Police are only saying the two had a dispute before the shooting.
Motive for the murder is still unclear. Police are only saying the two had a dispute before the shooting.
And the dude that shot him, he came and shook our hands, said he was a rapper and all this old bullshit.
No words exchanged.
The guy was in the parking lot running around getting his food or whatever it may be. If you look at the tapes, I had my food in my hand the whole time, talking to Nipsey while we were in the parking lot. I left for a matter of seconds, just left to go put my food down in the break room. Like, I'll be right back. Put my food down in the break room. By the time I hit the break room, I heard the gunshots. Started running out.
Motive for the murder is still unclear. Police are only saying the two had a dispute before the shooting.
Now, the reason I played that part of the video and I chose those clips specifically was because there was a lot of inconsistencies about what happened right before Nipsey died. And I just happened to catch them say in that news clip that all that the LAPD had, you know, this was like the news as it happened. So it was just about a day or two after he died. And they kept saying that Nipsey and the dude that shot him, they had a dispute before Nipsey was killed. And if you go back and you listen to all the interviews that cowboy dude did, he doesn't mention anything about a dispute. He actually, in fact, said about 3 different stories of how Shitty Cuz, which is the dude that killed Nipsey, he had about 3 different stories on how he approached him in the parking lot. At first, he said, we knew him from around the way. Then he also said that Shitty Cuz was just a rapper and he came up to Nipsey trying to sell him or talk to him about music, whatever. And he mentioned that they didn't speak to each other. They didn't talk. There wasn't anything that happened. He mentioned like 3 different scenarios. Specifically, he said he was a rapper. He said they never really talked to each other. He said they knew him from around the way. And that was in like another piece of another interview when he said they knew him from around the way. It was an interview he did with E! News when he said that dude was a rapper. So the cowboy dude was in question to been like, maybe he was the one that kind of gave the go-ahead for the setup to kill Nipsey, because everyone questioned how he just so happened to walk away for 3 seconds and boom, Nipsey gets shot. So, you know, to me, it smells like setup. It smells like him walking.
All right, y'all. It definitely was a setup, but it wasn't Cowboy. Cowboy ain't had nothing to do with that. I used to think so too. Cowboy ain't had nothing to do with that. Black Balloon, you need to do your research a little bit better. Your face is out to the world, bro. Better be careful who you fucking, you know, throw shit on people's name. Motherfuckers come hunt you down, gang. I like your videos, but you can't just do that, bro. Chill out.
Walking away was the key for this setup to happen at that time, because he chose the perfect time, you know, as if he knew what was going on when Buddy came over there to come talk to them, or however they ended up talking. But there wasn't any kind of animosity before he shot Nipsey, is what I'm trying to tell you. The police is saying they had a dispute and then that led to the shooting, but that did not happen. There was no kind of animosity before it happened. There was no argument. There was nothing.
Black Balloon should know that. Why is you telling us what the police said? We don't want to hear what the police said. See, I really just like this video around about the end. Cause that's where he makes sense. Cause you don't know what the fuck you talking about either, Black Balloon. Now, what I would say, it was kind of weird that ain't none of them had guns. If any of y'all seen the Black Sam interview that just came out on Big Boy, that I tell you, see, I listened to the streets. The streets was there. Don't tell me what no fucking news reporters say they wasn't there. And damn sure don't tell me what no cops said. They're part of the government. They ain't like Nip any old way. You think they ain't had their hands in it? Oh, okay. But let's continue with this story. See, I'm gonna stop this shit every time and let y'all know the real. Use your own mind. But let's get back.
The cowboy dude said it 3 different times, and that he just so happened to walk away for 3 seconds. He goes into the store. Why 3 seconds? That seems like way too much of a coincidence, which we know coincidences don't exist. For him to have just left, and just in the amount of a couple of seconds, Nipsey gets shot and killed. So you tell me if that makes sense. Now I want to use this part of the video to go into kind of like a little bit of symbolism and a couple of more key points about Nipsey Hussle's death. So here.
Now this is where shit get interesting. The symbolism. Now, this is where Black Balloon get on his shit. Pay attention, y'all. Look at Lower London. All these pictures was taken right before Nipsey died. Let's get back into it.
There's Lauren London during the vow of silence, showing her allegiance to the one-eyed God. Remember, I told y'all this is also allegiance to the one-eyed God Horus, the Eye of Horus. He has a bunch of, you know, basically drawings of him doing this pose right here. So it's not just the vow of silence, it's also more symbolism to the Eye of Horus. So it says, Lauren was a Hollywood actress before she got with independent rapper Nipsey Hussle. She started as a video model in 2003. She's most known for her role in the movie ATL, which was released March 31st, 2006. Nipsey died at the age 33 years old, and we already ran over the date, March 31st, 2019, which would have been exactly 13 years after ATL's release date, the original ATL. Now, thing about it is, just right here in this first paragraph, y'all already see it. His wife, which she was most famous for her movie and her role in ATL with T.I., that movie came out on March 31st. Nipsey died at the age 33 on March 31st, 13 years after the date. Also, what was his Instagram page? He had 3.1 million followers. He followed 2,019 people. Look at all that numerology right there, y'all. from Lauren London being in her most popular movie that released on March 31st. Her late husband dies.
Ain't no way y'all can say this is a coincidence. If you think so, hop in the comments and let me know why you think this is a coincidence. Ain't no fucking way.
13 years later, on March 31st, which was a Sunday, at the age of 33. I almost don't even need to read the rest of this article. You know, I wasn't going to make this video that long to begin with because it's like right in your face. You know, we don't have to drag this one on. It says, I'm not going to even say those two words because I don't believe in that. It says, people are connecting Nipsey's death to a ritual distraction. The LAPD, Lawrence blood sacrifice for higher fame and gang violence. Then perhaps it's all connected in some strange way. The saying goes, fact is stranger than fiction, which of course we know that by now. Fact is way more stranger than fiction. The blood sacrifice for fame theory was made popular by Professor Griff in the revolutionary 80s rap group Public Enemy. We all know about Professor Griff. He has a bunch of videos exposing the industry, and he definitely taught a lot of us about the industry, because I know I used to watch his clips way before. I used to watch his clips like at 19 years old. I was watching him, talk about Hollywood rituals, sex rituals, and the $20 million club and all this good stuff, right? It says one example of many Griff uses was singer Jennifer Hudson. She made her debut on a TV show, American Idol, in 2004. In 2006, she starred in the movie Dreamgirls. In 2007, she won a Golden Globe for her role in the film. Jennifer's mom, brother, and nephew were all murdered in 2008. Her brother-in-law was accused of the killing. He proclaims his innocence, which I did a video of that. That video is on the channel. And I think her brother-in-law was innocent. And if you notice, basically from 2006 to 2008, all that happened in a span of 3 years until when she made the sacrifice, which is probably, one of the most insane rituals I've ever seen, as far as her whole family. Also, this article goes a little bit over the pics that Nipsey, Lauren London did in that GQ magazine back in 2019. Now, when he died, a lot of people was talking about this stuff because he took pictures with the white horse, which we know symbolizes crossing over. It symbolizes death. It says the white horse symbolizes death. And upside down flowers represent the opposite of the usual, meaning the flowers were given. So if you received an upside down red rose, it meant the love affair was over. It says Nipsey was murdered on 3/31/19. The ambulance truck was numbered 57, and he was shot 6 times at the age of 33. Also, this gets pretty interesting as well. The hangman pose. Says Nipsey was photoed wearing one sock and the ambulance truck was 57. Now, I can't show y'all those pictures or to get this video flagged, but if y'all do remember, y'all can go look it up for yourself. He was in the hangman pose. The hangman is a 12 tarot card and one leg is tucked between the other. According to Wikipedia, Norse god Odin, who suspended himself from a tree in order to gain knowledge. Nipsey was working on a Dr. Sebi documentary. Nipsey also purchased a shopping plaza on Crenshaw and Slauson, and the neighborhood is being gentrified. So I'm just reading y'all an article that kind of put together a bunch of this stuff about the Nipsey Hussel ritual sacrifice. And if y'all do remember this hangman pose, also the video is on my channel as well. Trayvon Martin was in this exact same pose when he laid in the middle of the grass. Had his leg tucked up under him, just like this. He was also positioned in the hangman pose. So if you had any doubt about this pose being, symbolism behind a ritual, that will give you more proof if you want to go check that video out as well. Christopher Darden was involved in the O.J. Simpson case. He is a high-profile attorney. So a lot of people in question were like, how was this regular guy able to get a lawyer that was so high-profile to take his case? And, you know, you could kind of chalk it up to being the fact that he killed a famous rapper, but, and you know, it still didn't make sense why someone like him would represent the guy that killed Nipsey. Also says Lauren Lunder's father is Jewish. She was close friends to the Kardashians, and guys that are romantically involved with the Kardashians are not the same afterwards, similar to the movie Get Out. For those that are unfamiliar with the movie, Get Out was about a black guy that was romantically involved with a white female. And then y'all already know the rest. He was hypnotized, and it goes into the stuff that we actually just talked about a few videos ago, right? So this article goes on to show more celebrities in the industry, in the film industry, doing a vow of silence. Once again, this is also pledging allegiance to the one-eyed God. I just want y'all to remember that this does not just mean we're holding the secrets. See how Rihanna has the one eye? That is what they are pledging to, the one-eyed God. It's bigger than just keeping their mouth shut. But as you can see, Sierra, Bieber, even Bieber as a kid, LL, Kanye, they all participate in it. I think this was the guy from One Tree Hill. Can't remember his name though. So yeah, y'all, that is basically the Nipsey Hussel video. Like I said, I didn't want to make this one too long. Trust me, I got a lot more content coming for y'all. But I did want to revamp this video and just kind of combine, you know, all the numerology and all the symbolism around Nipsey's death, and bring it back to the channel, because still to this day, I don't think that this was just some, you know, random beef. It still doesn't make sense, and the timing of it, you know, as far as him supposedly working on the documentary. You know, he was supposed to meet with the LAPD that same day. And then if we want to get more support about what happened to him, think about what Cat Williams said. I could put that clip back in this video. I think I've already used it twice. Y'all remember that clip where Cat Williams said, you know, they kill these rappers and they set them up. They get them set up in their own city. Kind of like the same way with Young Dolph and plenty more. Mo 3, plenty more. Y'all know he was a part of the whole Empire wave. Died a few days after King Von. But it's just like it's the same with Nipsey Hussle. They set him up in his own city. You know, you can say that this has something to do with Big U and his own set. Maybe he was extorted. He didn't want to pay no more, and they ended up trying to kill him, but I highly doubt it. I think he was set up by the industry for another round of sacrifice. And we already know that's how the industry plays it. And look at Lauren London. She's making movies with that other dude. What's his name? I forget that movie she just made on it just came out on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it right now, but clearly her career is still moving on, you know, as if this is just the norm. So yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. If there's anything I missed, please be sure to let me know. Y'all know I try to get to all the comments that I see and respond to them. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Hope y'all had a good weekend. And with that being said, it's
So that was a little short. Let me know what y'all think about it. Hop in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please turn on all post notifications. But let me know what y'all think about that. I think this was way bigger than Big U. Another thing, all right, the guy Eric Holder, the guy who supposedly killed Nipsey. All right, well, we know he did kill Nipsey. Now, allegedly, I'm hearing from the streets of LA. You can go on YouTube. They said this boy whole family got wiped out right after he killed Nipsey. Y'all think that was some gangbanging shit? Out of all the years of LA gangbanging, you never heard of nobody doing no shit like that, wiping a whole motherfucking person family out. You know how many bodies done dropped way before Nip? That was some government shit. Cause bro, Bull, he getting handled in there. So this is what I'm trying to say to y'all. Long story short, I think Bull would have been told. But for whatever reason he ain't speaking, I don't know if they got him under MK Ultra or the motherfucker just scared to death. Because if you kill my whole family and I just killed the person for you, man, fuck you. I'm telling. The fuck I got to live for now? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm telling. You done wiped out my whole family. Who the fuck told you to do that? That wasn't in the plan. But for some reason, that nigga standing 10 toes down. At this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if Eric is a fucking robot, man. Straight up. I don't put nothing past the government. Alright. Now, especially when it comes to like that land and property and all that, shit get goofy. Do your research on this. All I'm gonna say. Do your research on Larry Silverstein. Larry Silverstein. Do your research on Buddy. Buddy was well, of course he's a rich Jewish guy, but Larry Silverstein is the guy who used to own the World Trade Centers. I ain't gonna tell you too much, but type his name and do your research, and you will understand why those buildings came down. Y'all ever heard the theory on 9/11 that 4,000 Jews called out that day? Huh? Huh? I wonder why. Y'all tell me, y'all gonna say that's a coincidence too, right? That's a coincidence, right? He Jewish. You can hear it right in his last name, Silverstein. Bro, Silverstein was making $55 million a month. No bullshit. Off the World Trade Centers, man. I ain't gonna even tell y'all how much he cashed out on 3 weeks before they fell. Do your research, man. Type in your homework, man. Yeah, people get greasy for that land and property. Nip was changing a lot of shit over there. Think about it. He rapping with YG, you know what I'm saying? Like Nip was ready to bring Bloods and Crips together. Government don't want that gang. Hell fucking no. Hell no. destruction to them. One thing, man, you don't ever want these gangs to come together. It's more of them than cops. Believe that. A lot of these gangs, they got guns too now. They ain't got no fucking airplanes and tanks. But they got artillery. And I tell you something else they got. These young motherfuckers, they stupid, but you can't say they ain't got a lot of heart today. See, in my generation and my dad's generation, cops, I mean, don't get me wrong, they still kill people, but you see how they do it, right? They just gonna blast you because they know, like, they ain't gonna do it on no Rodney King shit and beat you, because ain't no young boy gonna let them beat him. These young boys strapped, they gonna take a cop down. You're not gonna beat them. It's just facts. But yeah, I believe that parking lot, they wanted that. Look, I got a stepfather, right? He lived in Philadelphia near a college called LaSalle College, right? They've been trying to buy his house off of him for years, right, y'all? So, my step-pop was born with cerebral palsy. So he's a little of age now, right? So everything is crashing down on him. Man, they trying to do all types of slick shit to get my stepfather to go into a nursing home so they could take his home. So I ain't gonna let that happen. Like I told him, I come over there every day and take care of you till you go to bed. But that's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm gonna do a little short documentary on it, cause I've been doing a lot of research. So I've been working on some things, man. And it'll probably be dropping on the new channel that I'm building up. And yeah, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but look, make sure you hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please turn on all post notifications so you'll be the first one to receive a notification when I release content. I'll be back later on. It's your boy, Vault Boy Vade. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussel. And whoever planned that on that man, I wish nothing but pain and suffering on y'all children. Holler at me. Vault Boy Vade. I'm out of the build.